Tensions inside the African National Congress have escalated to a point that many political observers now describe as one of the party's most serious internal confrontations in years. At the heart of this unfolding drama is growing anger among ANC members of parliament, who have openly revolted against the party's continued partnership with the Democratic Alliance in the Government of National Unity. For weeks, murmurs of dissatisfaction have been rippling through the corridors of Luthuli House and Parliament itself, but in recent days, these quiet frustrations have erupted into open defiance. The backlash has zeroed in on ANC Secretary-General Fikile Mbalula, who now finds himself at the center of demands for the party to immediately sever ties with the DA. This is not just an isolated complaint or a minor disagreement, it is a full-blown factional revolt that threatens to alter the landscape of South African politics as we know it. To fully understand how the ANC has arrived at this tense juncture, it is important to look back at the historical foundation that shaped the current alliance. The ANC, since its formation over a century ago, built its reputation and mass support as a liberation movement anchored in pro-poor policies, radical transformation, and the advancement of the rights of the black majority. Over the years, as South Africa transitioned to democracy, the ANC dominated the political scene, leading several administrations and shaping the country's policies on economic reform, land redistribution, and social justice. However, in recent years, the party's electoral dominance has waned due to a combination of corruption scandals, internal infighting, declining public trust, and dissatisfaction over sluggish service delivery. After the 2024 national elections, where no single party secured an outright majority, the ANC opted to form a government of national unity in collaboration with other parties, most notably the DA. The intention was to stabilize the political climate, avoid an outright collapse of governance, and reassure markets and investors that South Africa remained on a steady path. However, from the outset, the GNU was always seen as an uneasy marriage between political entities with fundamentally different worldviews. The ANC, despite its shift towards the political center over time, still officially champions radical economic transformation and land reform policies that reflect its liberation roots. On the other hand, the DA, long positioned as a liberal party promoting free market economic policies, clean governance, and constitutionalism, has always been skeptical of what it sees as state interventionist policies championed by the ANC. This ideological mismatch lay dormant under the surface as leaders from both parties projected unity in public. But as months passed, disagreements started bubbling to the surface. ANC members began accusing the DA of using its leverage within the GNU to water down key policies related to land expropriation, economic redress, and transformation in state-owned enterprises. According to disgruntled ANC MPs, the DA's influence has systematically blocked the progressive implementation of pro-poor programs and, in their words, eroded the ANC's revolutionary identity and credibility among its core voters. Sources inside the ANC confirm that this growing discontent led to a heated and confrontational closed-door meeting where several MPs directly confronted Secretary-General Fikile Mbalula. They accused him of betraying the party's core mission by maintaining the alliance with the DA despite clear signs that it undermines the ANC's principles. They argued that the DA's neoliberal agenda is incompatible with the ANC's long-standing vision of addressing historical injustices and uplifting the marginalized. The revolt against Mbalula is significant because, as Secretary-General, he wields enormous influence in shaping the party's direction and overseeing its day-to-day administration. His decisions directly impact the ANC's internal stability and future strategy. The fact that such open dissent is now directed at him signals how serious the divide has become. Mbalula, for his part, has acknowledged the pressure. According to insiders at Luthuli House, he is aware of the concerns and has been engaging various factions to calm the situation. However, he has also stressed that the issue is complex. Unraveling the GNU arrangement is not as simple as walking away from the table. It involves intense negotiations, managing delicate relationships, and avoiding a political crisis that could trigger instability in an already fragile economy. Meanwhile, the DA has stood its ground. Its leaders argue that their involvement in the GNU is not about ideological dominance but about ensuring stability and a path to economic recovery. They believe that their participation brings a much-needed balance to prevent populist policies that could deter investors and derail the economy. Yet, critics inside the ANC are unconvinced. They insist that stability is meaningless if it comes at the cost of ideological surrender and a betrayal of voters' expectations. Political analysts watching these developments argue that the ANC leadership is now walking a tightrope. If the leadership ignores the growing revolt, it risks alienating a significant portion of its members and fracturing the party further. On the other hand, hastily pulling out of the GNU could plunge the country into political and economic uncertainty, which could backfire against the ANC itself. As the pressure builds, all attention is now on the ANC's National Executive Committee and how it will navigate the storm. Will they reaffirm their commitment to the GNU, risking more internal revolts, or will they start preparing an exit strategy that allows them to reclaim their ideological ground without plunging the country into chaos? This situation carries profound implications not only for the ANC but also for South Africa's political future. If the ANC breaks away from the GNU, it could open the door to new political alignments, coalitions, or even an early election. Conversely, if the ANC holds on to the GNU, it will need to devise creative compromises to keep its base satisfied while cooperating with ideologically opposed partners. Either way, this is a pivotal moment that could reshape both the ANC's identity and the governance trajectory of the entire country. What do you think about the ANC's internal revolt and their alliance with the DA? Do you think Fikile Mbalula should listen to the MPs and pull out of the GNU? Should the ANC prioritize ideological principles or focus on political stability? I would love to hear all your opinions in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you don't miss our updates, and give this video a like if you found the breakdown informative. Your thoughts matter, let's get the discussion going. As these tensions continue to simmer, the potential repercussions stretch far beyond internal party politics. Grassroots members, particularly in rural provinces where the ANC has traditionally commanded unwavering loyalty, have started expressing discontent during branch meetings and public gatherings. Many of these members feel alienated and unheard, arguing that the party's entanglement with the DA is betraying the historic mission of economic redress and social justice that attracted them to the movement in the first place.